Hello and welcome to the new year. Today is January 1st, 2022. But as I recorded this voiceover to a beautiful video I made back in the summer of 2021, it is now December 31st, around 11. Let's just say that. It's almost New Year's, but it's not quite New Year's yet. And today I want to talk about the Japanese formula for happiness, Ikigai. Because we all want to be happy this new year. What is Ikigai? Ikigai? Iki means life and Gai means your value of worth. It's a Japanese concept meaning a reason for being, a reason for you being in this world. It's focused on what brings you joy and what inspires you to do what you do each and every day. It comes from the Hainan period, dating back to around 1794 and to 1185. It is said that Ikigai plays a role in Okinawan culture. Okinawa is a tropical island on the south mainland of Japan, and it's known for having the world's longest living human beings. Men live up to 80, while women live up to around 90 years old. The older generation is said to have a healthy emotional, physical, and intellectual state where they can function independently or by themselves. They're said to have one of the longest living lives. And studies show that people who have a sense of life purpose are actually have lower risk of death and heart disease. And by developing these healthier lifestyles, they can begin to be motivated and resilient, which can lead towards the prevention of things such as stress and burnout from our everyday lives. Ikigai has been simplified to fit our Western needs, and today I'm going to be talking about them. Our first one is what we love. What you love is your passion and your mission. Your passion is something you want to do with your life, something that always brings you joy and happiness. And your mission is your end goal and where you want to go with it. When you put them together, they create what you love because that's what you want to do in your life. Number 2 is what the world needs. The world needs your mission, but it also needs your job because without your job, you cannot help the world in different ways. And without a job, you cannot get money. Your mission and your job helps connect to what the world needs. Now, when you put your job together with your profession, it's what can be paid for, which is the third thing of Ikigai. What can be paid for is how you create a sustainable income to keep moving forward and living the life you want to live. It is your job, but it is also your willingness to help yourself and the world in doing what you love. Your fourth Ikigai is what you are good at. What you're good at is your passion, those things that you love that bring you happiness and joy, and how you can turn that into a job. Once you get what you're good at and what you've been working for all these years, and you make a job out of it, you create what you're good at. And when you put what you love, what the world needs, what can be paid for, and what you're good at together, you feel your reason of being on this earth. You have delight and fullness. You have excitement and a sense of certainty. You feel comfortable and you don't feel these feelings of emptiness anymore. And you always feel the satisfaction of being useful, not only with other people or in your life, but by being useful for yourself and doing what you want to do in order to make yourself happy. This new year is all about self-development and improvement. We always say that every new year we're going to keep creating and doing the best that we can be. We're going to do and learn more things and not be like we were all these other years. We're not going to repeat ourselves. Now you got to tell yourself that 2022, you're just going to keep doing what you're going to do. You're going to do what you need to do in order to be the best that you can be. You won't stop anything that you've been doing that's been working. You will keep moving forward to use these things that you've learned from these past years in order to create a better, healthy version of you. Now, what are you waiting for? You honestly have nothing to lose. And by now, it's almost New Year's for me. Now, why don't you just take a sip of water, breathe in the air, and tell yourself that, hey, I will start good habits. I will not push them back, and I will keep moving forward to find my Ikigai, my happiness. And my New Year's resolutions? I may make a video on it in the future. But until then, bless you and have a happy life and New Year. And thank you. Please be sure to like and subscribe and support me. Find your Ikigai.